Hello, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you all are doing really well. My name is Deepti. Today marks exactly 66 days away from the new year. Why are we talking about it now? I will get to that in a minute. We have entered that time of the year where everybody talks about resolutions, new changes, improvements, goals, etc. And if you are in a phase where your activities and lifestyle is a little messed up and all over the place, and you want to fix it, and you want to put things together for yourself and get into the groove of taking your life into control, then this video is for you. I would like to start this video with a very inspiring quote. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. So if you're in a lifestyle and just keep cribbing about it without changing anything out of it, then you're just choosing to have it along with the crib. But the point is, why to crib when you can actually change things for real? And in that terms, before we could think of bigger changes, resolutions, and life-changing transformations, we need to get the essentials of life sorted. I have got 4 essentials which can put your life into track. And if you're willing to change your life and get things together, then start with these. Number 1 is sleep cycle. You could be either a person who sleeps very less for your requirement, which triggers all the health problems for you, or you could be the person who sleeps all the time, in turn being tired and lazy always. Both of these are messed up routines and none of this is good for you. Here is how you can fix your sleep cycle. First step is to set up a wake up time for yourself. In the morning, not in the afternoon. Preferably before 8 a.m. Let's take 7 a.m. as our example. Once you choose your wake up time, it's easy to set your bedtime according to your wake up time. It has to be 7 to 8 hours before that. So in our example, if 7 a.m. is your wake up time, then 10:30 to 11 should be your bedtime. In the initial period, whatever you do during the day, just keep telling yourself in your head that 11 is your bedtime and you have to get to bed by 11 no matter what. And if 11 is your bedtime, you will need to stop caffeine intake before 6 hours. And that will be 4 to 4:30. So while you keep reminding yourself that 11 is your bedtime, if you're a person who prefers coffee in the evening, it needs to be before 4:30. So 4 o'clock should be a trigger for the coffee. Another important thing is naps. I see people sleep for 1 hour, 2 hours in the evening. The fact is, those are not naps anymore. If you're a person who struggles to sleep 8 hours straight in the night, you shouldn't be having these naps at all. But if you've had a very tiresome morning and if you feel very drowsy in the afternoon, you can opt for a nap 1 hour after your meal, and it has to be between 20 to 30 minutes. Anything beyond that would get you to a deep sleep state, and that can only make you more tired and disrupt the night sleep cycle. Obviously, when you get your naps in the afternoon, you cannot wake up by 20 or 30 minutes naturally, so don't forget to fix your alarms for that. Number 2 is food cycle. You might be a person with bigger appetite, or you might be eating out a lot, or you might be pushed to have social gatherings multiple times in a week. None of this is good to you. We all should follow a mantra of feast only once a week, which we all do on Sundays. So on days other than Sundays, our meals needs to be light, nutritious, and very much balanced. This is to make sure that the food doesn't become poison to us. And these are few tips on how your meal needs to be. Breakfast. Always opt for a savory breakfast. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches will only lead of more sugar cravings throughout the day. At lunch, try to have a lots of vegetables and proteins. This will keep you fuller for a longer time and you will never crave for a snack after that. You will find the difference for yourself. And dinner is a time where we don't have much activity, we don't need much energy from our body. So keeping the dinner very light, like soups, is the best thing. Soups like cabbage soup, carrot soup, tomato soup, chicken soup. But if you're a person who needs to have something solid at night, then 3 to 4 idlis or 2 idiyappams will be the best dinner options for you. By maintaining this type of dinner, you will definitely find changes in your weight. And one more important thing about your food cycle is, if you are a sweet tooth like me, I want to insist that sugar is a poisonous thing for us. We don't need sugar at all. I myself have struggled a lot to change this habit. I have a theory or a concept that helped me, and I will share it with you, and if it helps you, then I'll be really glad about it. So the point is, you are allowed to have 3 spoons of sugar every day. That including your tea or coffee or any beverage that you add sugar in it, including fruit juice and other sweets or a piece of chocolate or anything that is made out of sugar. So if you're having a cup cup of coffee in the morning, then there you've consumed 1 spoon of sugar and you're left with 2 spoons. Say you're having a sweet after your meal. That sweet or chocolate definitely has 2 spoons of sugar in it, and there your quota for the day is over. You are not supposed to consume any more sugar, like including beverages which add sugar. If you're a person who really needs a tea or a coffee in the evening, then you will need to mindfully save that 1 spoon of sugar by not consuming anything sugary or sweets from the morning. Do you get my point? 3 spoons is what you're allowed to have. It can be your coffees, it can be your tea, it can be the sweets or chocolates. 3 spoons is the day's quota for you. Well, this is what helped me. Of course, you need to maintain your discipline for it. I mean, if you want to change for real, then you can follow it. Moving on to the next point. The next thing is activity. Ideally, every one of us should be having at least one subscription of these. Be it gym, yoga, cult, badminton, Zumba, whatever you like. We should be having these. But it's very easy to say get a gym subscription. But the hardest part is to actually go to the gym or go to any activity and do it. To start with, there's a simple way where you can incorporate this activity into your lifestyle, which is for 30 minutes that is spread throughout your day. First 10 minutes is spent in the morning. As soon as you wake up, go to the sun and walk for 10 to 15 minutes or more if you could. And the next 10 minutes is after your afternoon meal. Walk for 10 minutes right after your meal. That helps your body a lot. And the last 10 minutes is after your dinner. Go out, take your partners or go to the terrace. It will be cold. It will be very nice. You can chat about the day and walk for 10 minutes. Incorporating these 30 minutes into your lifestyle will gradually change the way you look at activity. You will want to walk more, or you will want more activity for your body because you will start seeing changes within a month and your body will ask for more activity thereon. But the key is to mindfully take this 30 minutes out of your routine for your own benefit. If you've started an activity and got sick, don't blame the activity because any person who is active are prone to injuries. I personally have sprained my leg the first day I went for badminton, and logically that's because your body don't have activity and is not flexible. But that injury should make you get back stronger and not get to bed again. Moving on to the last essential point, which is mindfulness. Every point that we've discussed so far can be achievable only if you put your mindfulness in it. You should mindfully get to bed at that time. Mindfully set alarm for the next morning, and when that alarm rings, tell yourself that this is a conscious decision to wake up at this time so that you get into that pattern of lifestyle. So mindfulness is a very important and essential thing that we all are losing nowadays. In order to make our lives more mindful, we need to stop multitasking. Multitasking is not a skill and it's nothing to be boasted about. Coming back to the quote we've discussed earlier, if you want change in your lifestyle, that change needs to happen today, not tomorrow, not when the new year hits, not a month after. It needs to happen today. I was telling you about the 66 days at the earlier of this video, remember? Well, we all know that doing a certain thing for 21 days will make it a habit. If you do a certain thing for 66 days, it's not a habit anymore, it is your lifestyle. And today is the day to start. So that by 2025, you will be this new self with a sorted lifestyle, which preps you for bigger achievements and bigger goals without getting disturbed by the small things that really bothers you anymore. I hope this video is helpful. I have also posted a video on how to align your life to Ikigai. If you haven't watched it, please do take some time and watch it. It will be really helpful to you. And until you see me next time, please do take care of yourself. Have a happy and healthy life.